There, Patty. Good afternoon. It is Jay here at Rorick Mazda. So I have to apologize in advance, mainly because I'm never going to have a secondary career in making a movie or acting. So please don't laugh at this video because I'm not great at it. But I figured that this would be pretty helpful to you in your vehicle search and checking out the CX-30. Now, this one in front of me is the select level. It's the Platinum Quartz. I do have a deep crystal blue one. It is down in our detail department as it just arrived as well. But at least by going over this Platinum Quartz one, you'll understand everything that does come on the select level. Now, at this trim, all of your safety items are going to be standard. So walking up to the front, you'll notice this emblem is flat because all of your sonar lays behind there for things like your adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assistance, pedestrian and cyclist detection, your collision avoidance that will hit the brakes for you. And then you see a camera up there on the windshield responsible for other items. That will be things like front cross detection and so forth. Now, 18-inch wheels will be standard. Another safety item, though we won't be able to see, is going to be the blind spot monitoring system. You might see that little triangle right there. That will light up bright orange, letting you know if someone's in your blind spot. What's really cool about our blind spot is if you happen to be part of the 2% of Pittsburgh that uses a turn signal, it will actually beep back at you. And unfortunately, it looks like David is taking this car away from me.
No, I'm just getting the miles.
Or just getting the miles from me. Now, in terms of all-wheel drive, everything is going to be standard for all-wheel drive, and then you will see things like your dual exhaust will be standard on these particular vehicles, as will be like your backup camera and so forth. What's nice with the select trim as well is going to be some of like the interior amenities. So at this level, you'll go up from the cloth seats. You will be into a leatherette seating. So you'll kind of see there, everything is going to be a black interior on the select. You'll see that very BMW style cockpit. Mazda is very much trying to be very, very premium, and it does reflect in their design. You'll see digital gauges. You have your 10-inch screen up there, all controlled via that joystick dial. Now, in terms of Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, standard on this vehicle, as is connected services. So you will have an app that you download on your phone, and it will allow you to remote start the vehicle. You can unlock or lock the vehicle. A 12-speaker audio system is standard. And then you will see even things like dual zone climate system, so that way you and a passenger can set 2 different temperatures, push button start, and so forth. Now, the only other option to perhaps consider if you wanted something a little bit more than what the Select had to offer would then be going to look at what is called a preferred trim level. A preferred trim level is one step above the Select and is roughly about $2,500 more expensive. For that particular one, and I'll go down to this dark blue one, so that way you can not only see what the exterior looks like in the deep crystal blue mica here. Now, the good news is on the exterior, a Select and a Preferred will look exactly the same. You will not be able to tell them apart. But going to the interior really quick, I just have to drop this key to unlock it. I'm just going to point out the differences here between Select and Preferred. Now, the Preferred is mainly going to give you items like a power seat. So rather than the bars and the cranks that you use to adjust in the Select, you have a full power seat with lumbar, and you have memory to which you can set the seating position in case you have multiple drivers in the household. A couple other things is you'll have a storage center up there for your sunglasses. You'll now see heated seat buttons because you'll have heated seats for the front and passenger. You have fold down parking mirrors, and all that means is when you're in reverse, it will actually help fold down the mirror so that way you can see a little bit better. And your visors will be lit up, so that mirror that you can kind of like look at yourself or me, look at all of the hair that I'm losing. I'll at least be able to see it in the light now, just what I want. So that kind of goes over the differences between Select to Preferred. Both are great options. I just wanted to make sure that the keyword is that you had options to consider, so that way you can make the right choice. But I hope this information helps, and please let me know that you were able to watch this video alongside any other information or details I can provide.